Yes, Trips, welcome back to the channel. So on episode 4, gaining some really good pace with this. When I started this channel, I did it for educational content and entertaining content, but also wanted to take you on my personal journey, and we have a big update that I can bring. So just last week, I handed in my notice to Puregym, so I've now officially left as a one-to-one coach, and I've onboarded all my services to online, which I'm so excited about. So today, I'm just going to take you through what a day would be like as an online coach, take you through what I would normally get up to. Now I'm moving all my services onto the online. So I basically made the decision to leave Puregym and start one-to-one. I just sort of fell out of love with the one-to-one side of the coaching. I've been working behind the scenes for the last 5-6 months to build my online presence, and I've just gradually chipped away at it. Now I'm thankful to say that I'm in that position where I can do it. So obviously, hopefully everyone else is buzzing about it just as I am. I think the jump to move from one-to-one to online for me works for my business because I can be more scalable, I can give more time to my clients, I can have a more holistic approach and actually touch on other aspects of their lives which you're going to see during these check-in processes. So it's a exciting future for this, and I'm so excited to grow it. So check-ins are obviously a vital part of my service, especially now going to online. So this is the opportunity that I have to talk to all my clients, get an update as to where they're at, and then allow me to make any changes to then achieve their goal. And this is one of the reasons why I left Puregym and became an online coach, because as I've said, it just gives me more of an opportunity to tap into different parts of their lives. How is their emotional status? How is their cardio going? How is their training going? How is life? And all these different variables. So what I would usually start my day off with, wake up, have some breakfast, I would come sit at the desk and I would begin my work block. Now typically I would work between 9 AM to 12, just working through check-ins, spending a little bit more time on each client, and now I have that time to adopt into it. So we're just going to run through some morning check-ins just now. If you do feel like you're having cravings now that we're going for this more of aggressive approach, make use of things like 10-cal jellies, your no sugar Volvic water, bang that in the fridge. Things like that really do take away a craving if you're finding that you're having a treat for these cravings. Obviously keeping yourself active, doing things all the time when you get home from the gym, finding it a lot easier to get a couple hours nap to increase this. Realistically, the main thing is that you're enjoying it when you're there, okay? So obviously, because check-ins are such an important part of my business, what I have is a client check-in tracker. So I don't run through all of my check-ins all in one day. I now like to space them out, and again, because I have a little bit more time to do so, it means I can focus more on individual clients. So I space my check-ins out between Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, just so I'm spending enough time where I can actually delve into some good bit of information into the client and put them through some cardio, pull their foods from them. They'll probably read the check-in and think, I fucking hate this guy. But at the end of the day, they come to me for results, and it's the results that I provide. So obviously with me now moving on to online, it's important that I don't just sit behind my desk and let myself be bogged down in computer work. So in order to combat that, what I've done is I've outlined a time in the day where my training performance is best. So it's around about now, 12 o'clock. So I'll create a non-negotiable. That is when I train, regardless of how much work I have to do before or after. I'll deal with that. I need to have that 1.5 hours where I can spend on my own training. A little bit of an update to the foods. Oats, I know you have PTSD from 2 weeks ago video, the food I've eaten. Oats have been increased from 70 gram to 100 grams. So pre-workout is spot on. So we've just finished up training, and now we've just changed the location. Now we've opted away from the computer, sitting on the laptop. It's good just to get a little bit of a different location. Subi's got the coffee, I'm in a caffeine deload, and I've decided to go and do some work in a coffee shop. Very smart. Just sitting programming, probably, and have this ticked off another hour or so. The reason why I change up my location from the house to here is just so I can be in a different environment and not feel like I'm just like sitting in like a prison cell, sitting having to type in the computer and be logged down. I want it to be something that I enjoy doing, and it's fresh, keeping my mind fresh. So we're going to tick this off, and then we're going to go for a walk. But as we've came out, it's absolutely pissing down, which it's East Bride, you would expect nothing less. So we're just going to go home and get into a good chunk of work. So we've got some planning and whatnot to do, which I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an insight about. For me, structure is so important, and again, as a key takeaway point for you guys, what I would say is around your week, whether you sort of work your normal 9-to-5 job or whether you want to train, whatever it is, get a structure set in place. I'm going to show you my Google Calendar so that you have a good insight as to how structured I have everything in my week, and that then allows me to be as successful as what I can possibly be and not leave anything to risk. Obviously, as this video is about a day in the life of an online coach, to give you a little bit of an insight as to what's been going through my thought process the last few months. To leave Puregym and to move away from there was quite a significant jump, because I'm taking away that comfort blanket that I had and essentially making this big risk to go to online. But the way I seen it was, I was in my comfort zone, I was content being that one-to-one coach, and I don't like the idea of being content. I always want to be challenging myself and going to the next heights in anything. Even with this YouTube channel, constantly thinking of ideas to grow it and talk to you guys about what you guys want, and constantly getting better. So for me, the easiest way or the most efficient way I could do that was to move everything to online. It just made sense from a service point of view, for my own mental health point of view, because I'm happy. I love this shit. Doing what I do does not feel like work, so I'm so unbelievably grateful to have worked my arse off to get into this position. Plus, think of the time off. No, I'm only joking, I actually do work really hard. I work harder now with online than what I did to one-to-ones. I think it's important that, an advice I would give anyone else, don't stay in your comfort zone. Always go out your comfort zone, always seek to be uncomfortable and put yourself in uncomfortable positions, because that's where the growth is. That's what's going to make you a more well-rounded individual, and hopefully you lot looking from the outside in can see that I'm working my way to be an all-rounded individual. So for all my routine and all my planning, I use Google Calendar for everything. So we're just going to go through what we've had on today. So this morning, first thing, we had a few check-ins to do because my laptop was completely bust. I had to get my iMac sorted. So that's changed things up a little bit. Then we had our morning block of work where we were just basically programming. Then we went and trained. Then we had an afternoon block where we're at Costa. Now we planned to obviously go and get our steps in, but the weather didn't hold up. Now we're going to go in, plan the rest of the week, plan some content, go through some inquiry forms, have some reels to film for Instagram, and then at 8 PM working days finished, that's when we switch off and relax, which I'm going to show you towards the end of this video. So we've came back and we've planned the start of next week now. I've left some spaces towards the end of the week later on at night, just in case things pop up. I can then be reactive to it and schedule them in there, but it's all colour coded, so I can quite easily look at this and know yellow is going to be for check-ins. Anything that's in dark grey, I know that's when I'm having my work rest, and it just makes life so much easier for me just to actually look at them and have it like that. Now we're going to move on to some inquiries. So with me shifting across to online, I have had a good influx of inquiries to the service, which is fantastic obviously from my point of view, but I need to go through them all. Some of these I've already went through, write down just a little bit of information and then message each person just to make sure that obviously I'm the right fit for them and they're the right fit for me. But it's all go on all cylinders here. Content ticked off, service ticked off, check-ins ticked off, planning ticked off. So for anyone that says you're an online coach, you just sit in your room, you don't really do much, yeah, this is what I've got to do. Okay strips, so we've now done all of the work that we need to be done at the desk. So we've done our planning, we've replied to clients, we've replied to inquiry forms, and we've essentially done everything that's needing to be done sat here. Now we move on to the fun stuff, recording reels. So with me having an online presence, it's sort of important that I'm seen to be posting Instagram stories, seen to be posting Instagram reels, and of course for you guys, making good YouTube videos. I hope you think they're good anyways. So we're now at the end of the night, so the phone is on do not disturb. You need to have time to just detach, relax and enjoy your night. I've done all the hard work from 9 AM this morning all the way up until around about back of 8, which time it is just now. Today's been a very productive day. So we've planned our day, we've done check-ins, we've trained, we tried to get steps but it started raining. We've planned our week ahead, we've responded to inquiries, we've taken some notes, we've done plenty of programming as well for some new clients that are getting onboarded, and we've also done some reels as well. So a productive day both for clients and for my own business. And this is going to be the norm for me going forward, so routine's going to stay the same. It's going to keep me feeling sane. Obviously now I'll be basing all my work in my room and my desk. So I think leaving Puregym and making the jump to go online is definitely going to be the best thing for my business going forward. Clients' results are going to be getting banged out all over the place, so I am fucking buzzing to then put that out. But hopefully this has given you like a good insight as to what to expect from me in terms of if I've got any potential clients watching or any of my current clients and are thinking, what does Mark get up to? Today is exactly what I got up to most days. But for just now, we're just going to chill out, sign off. Obviously, hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bells as well. We'll be posting every single Sunday at 7 PM. If you have any ideas for videos going forward, obviously let me know. But I've got plenty tucked away in the pocket to bring to this channel, so I'm incredibly excited to bring that. Obviously moving into this new chapter in my life, moving to an online coach and bringing all of you guys with me. So enjoy the journey. I'm glad you're here for it and enjoy the rest of these videos.